Thanks, Bob. Depending on if you voted blue or red today, your ballot will have a little bit more to vote on during the primaries. Here's why. The Texas GOP had 10 propositions on the ballot for today's election, but none of them will become law, well, at least not yet. These propositions are giving the party a chance to gauge the opinions of its voters on a variety of topics. These opinions will help Texas Republicans decide what should be their legislative priorities during next year's session in 2023. The propositions range from a variety of topics that you've probably seen or heard before: border security, the ability to deploy National Guard, Texas military forces, and necessary state law enforcement to the border; vaccine mandates, Texans would not be able to lose their job or be penalized for not getting vaccinated; critical race theory in schools, Texas schools will continue to teach American exceptionalism and reject CRT; abortions, enacting a constitutional amendment to protect human life from fertilization until natural death; election security, verifying that registered voters are American citizens, restoring felony penalties, and fighting any federal takeover of state elections; transgender rights, would ban all sex transition medicines or procedures for minors; education, would allow parents to select schools for their children and have their funding follow them, whether public or private; lastly, personal freedom, would allow freedoms to come from God, and the government has no control over individuals. The Democratic Party here in Texas did the exact same thing in 2020 when they had 10 propositions on the ballot. They just decided not to have anything for this year.